For I am the singing NumberMan. Alright, that was the prologue. Welcome to Chapter 1. Welcome to the Karimi Detective Agency. And I can't help but notice that they highlighted the D in that. I would have too. And now I'm just sitting on a couch. How do I not fall through that, like, vision going through, like, anything? This is a lot of words to say that you look weird. I don't know why you look weird, but I'm kind of curious. So you're gonna help me solve my problem for free. Yeah, I'm down for that. You know, the last time someone heard voices coming out of a television, a house was sucked into a pit. That's a Poltergeist reference. That one's really old. That one's older than me. So this is like a cyberspace highway, I want to call it. The digital network. I like cyberspace highway better. This is another place where you can run into more Digimon programs. I'm hoping to run into at least one or two. There's also tends to be some items hidden around here everywhere once in a while. There we go. What do we got? Oh, would you look at those two little things? I just want to squish one. Oh, I squished it too hard. Let me try again. Oh. So, you can actually just kind of go back and forth on this thing and you'll run into him again, generally. Again, I'm trying to grind out a little bit just to see if I can't get some programs to work with ahead of time. So I know here very shortly I'll be able to get access to more Digimon. And I'm also going to take my best shot, at least, at filling out a complete encyclopedia. We'll see how that part goes. I'll get as close as I can. Some of them take an extraordinary amount of planning and time to get to, so we'll see how that works out. I'm not a patient man. We are going to move a little bit forward here. Let's see. Ooh, I think I saw. Oh. It's kind of a little fun ride, though. Been in Disney World, not this fun. Don't tell Disney World I said that. They have ways. Alright, I have killed enough babies to, number one, level up, and B, scan enough to get that dude. see if I can't find one more little red baby to kill real quick. I will give it poison ivy in places it never dreamed about. There we go. I'm not worried about that little fish dude over there. He doesn't become very many useful things. I'll show you. Eventually, I will get all of, well, I will get as many as I can. But I wanted to make sure I had enough for the red dude. Alright, so we got that complete. We're just going to go on forward. And I pop out digitally naked in the middle of nowhere. That's fun. Hi, detective lady. She's already trying to trademark me. Is she Disney? Yeah. You just noticed that? Okay. This dude doesn't have a lot of common sense, does he? Ever mentioned my favorite color is purple? Alright, so she has invited us to look around. I'm going to show you everything. Right over here is the Coliseum. I'm not going to be doing anything with that. It is beyond asinine. I don't like playing it at all. This is your recovery station. Pay money, get recovery. That's kind of a jip because, you know, Pokemon did it for free and we got Nerf Joy. This is the Digifarm. This is where you can train a bunch of Pokemon. Jeez. You can train a bunch of Digimon. Eventually you'll get, like, you start with one island, you can put 10 creatures there. It's a very small space, but you can expand it, put different items on it to make them do different things. I'll explain that as we get them. This is the bank. It has a few functions. You can digivolve, you can move somebody from your party if you need somebody better. In this case, we're going to digiconvert. These are all the things you have scanned. Even that first, like, boss thing we took on, we scanned him for a little bit of data. That's the fish thing that I don't care about. That's the scoop of mayonnaise. But the rest of these we can hatch in a very cute little animation and get Punimon. That's a good name for you. And now we have Botamon and Pabumon. Now you could also do something else that's called Digivolve. Generally speaking, you have to be they will show you all of the things that you have and what you can do. You could get them to, you may need, Cam is basically friendship. You get 1% Cam for every battle you do with that Digimon. So, it says I don't have 25% with Palmon. I have 13% because I've done 13 fights with her. So hopefully we can get that going. You can also de-digivolve, because eventually, if you want more Pokemon, I keep doing that. If you want more Digimon in your party, you kind of have to bring some people. You can have one really strong one, or you can have 4 like weaker ones. Again, as time progresses, you'll be able to increase the amount of really strong ones you're able to have, until eventually you've got more than you'll ever need, and you'll have like 11 really strong Digimon. In this case, I kind of want to de-digivolve Palmon, but I have to discover this Digimon at some point. I want to bring it down so I can bring it to a different form. As much as I like Palmon, I like its other form a little better. So we're going to actually move some Digimon from the bank. We're going to take all these little babies and put them in the party, because we want them all. These guys are all going to go into different forms. And let's see here. Oh yeah, this is where you can get some different items. They're very expensive, as you can see. They give you different... these are all... These things, the symbols, and the developer know-how, Sleuth secret, they're all things you can put on your farms. So when you try to train up your Digimon on those farms, they will get better results. So like, if you have a bunch of dark attribute people on a farm, like a bunch of... I'll show off attributes here in a minute, but if you have a bunch of them, you can put them all in the same farm, because you'll get access to like 5 farms at some point. You can put them all in the same one, put a Dark Knight symbol there, and they will all get stronger because they'll train with Batman. This is the Mirror Dungeon. You can basically go to any world you've seen before. I was just on the digital network, and now I can go there, and if you have a Digimon that you're after, and it's on that particular area, you can just travel there and hopefully scan them up and get them on your party. We're done here for now. So I looked at everything, so I'm going to skedaddle. I got a hacking skill. I will explain those as well. I think here she gave us the ability to break firewalls. So now you can see, anytime you run into one of these things, you can go see her in the lab. And as you can see, I've got 3 little people following me now, including those little babies that I massacred earlier. So we're going to go and see if we can't find some things to make me look like a person again. So that was just saying what I said. We got the ability to take down these yellow firewalls here. As I recall, there's 4 different levels of firewall. To open them, you have to have a certain level of Digimon in your party. Right now, because I've got Palmon with me, I can open the yellow ones, but if I Digivolve Palmon and get those babies up to higher levels as well, I'll be able to open higher gates. Apparently, Kyoko and that purple-haired girl Mira know each other. I hope intimately. And she's basically telling me that I have text message alerts that I can do, and I've never quite understood the purpose of them, other than you get a little backstory on characters, and your Digimon ask you questions every once in a while. You can answer them. I will do my best. And this wasn't here before, so let's see what this does. Okay. So... Oh! As you can see, those little dudes aren't very strong. In fact, he just full-on missed. But that's okay, they are going to get very strong. They're going to get stronger very quickly. And we actually got enough to get that little Koromon as well, so that's going to be good. Avatar point. I think there's one over here as well. And we've got enough for the cup of mayonnaise. I would just like to go ahead and take this opportunity to say that I know every one of these dudes by heart. I just am trying to say funny things. The little cup of mayonnaise, his name is Poyamon. He's actually one I really want too, so I might have to go real quick, go back and go get him, because I definitely want him on my side. Alright, so this is explaining what the little things I've already talked to you about. The vaccine virus data thing. There's also elements to go with it, so what it's saying is if you have like a vaccine versus a virus, you're going to do extra damage. If you have a fire vaccine versus a plant virus, you're going to do like 4 times damage. So in this case, I've got the data type, so I'm going to smack this one in the face over here, and it's going to do double damage. These two are both free types, so it doesn't really matter. My big problem is going to come from that virus type. Palmon can't really hurt it very well, so I'm going to have to leave it to the little babies. And they're not helping very much. She can probably handle the... Oh, I was really kind of hoping that'd be... Ow! Jerk! I'm gonna try this the other way. There we go! And that's the ball game. And those little dudes should get another level out of that. So, even though that Pabumon down there has not been in the fights, he's actually still gaining experience. So if you want somebody to gain experience, keep them in your party. The only ones that will gain cam, though, are the ones that are following me right now. Alright, so the next one's back here. Now he's going to do this thing called Venom Trap. It's talking about statuses. There's quite a few of them. There's healing items for each one of them. There's a bunch of stats that you can affect. You will definitely see those as you go on through the game. But he didn't have much of a chance to poison me because, yeah, reasons. Now there is one more type of Digimon that's here that we actually haven't run into yet that I was kind of hoping to. I might kind of make a few laps here, see if I can get one to pop. Oh yes, as you can see, Koromon there is about at 150%. That actually caps off at 200%. So if I run into 2 more of them, that's just going to stop scanning him. The big difference is you can scan and unlock a Digimon basically at 100%. If you wait till he's 200%, you'll get like a stronger version of him. It's called talent. I'll show that to you guys real quick. Excuse me, it's called ability. It's basically talent. So, my Palmon, this free one that I got, has an ability of 0, and I think... Oh, because I had these two at 120%, they got the extra 1. Some Digimon require ability of 80 to get to their final form, which means you're going to be digivolving and de-digivolving, which is the only way to increase ABI without an item. So sometimes it's a little more worth it to wait until you can scan them a few times just to kind of give yourself a head start. Just gonna get one more encounter real quick, see if I can't find him. There he is. This is Sunomon, and honestly, I would love to find another like 3 or 4 of these guys, just to have him on the squad. I actually kind of prefer him over Koromon. We'll see if we can't get there. Sunomon is a great asset. He's strong and he turns into some really good stuff. Ooh, good. I'm almost got 200% on point over here. If I can get to 200% before I'm done with this mission, I'll be in really good shape, because that'll give me access to some of the stronger vaccines. Let's pick up some items. Export. Oh, yeah. Let me talk about those a little bit, too. Escape gates let you get out of battle. Export returns you to the entrance to wherever you started. Oh my god, keep a good stock of those things. I cannot tell you how much I hate this game when it like leaves you in the middle of nowhere and tells you have to trek all the way back so you get all the random encounters and stuff again. It really is kind of a godsend to have that thing around. So you can just instantly go right back to where you were. Okay. That gets me all 4 parts. And we look like us again, yay! Alright, so this is one of those instances where they want us to trek back, and I kind of want to do it just because I'd like a good chance of getting the Sunomon Poyomon thing, so I might cut this, but basically we're going right back to where we started. I'm not getting anything. There we go. Well, not where we wanted though. Alright, and these guys have maxed out, so we're gonna go Digivolve them real quick. And probably pick up Poyomon. And unless a miracle happens, we'll have to wait on Sunomon. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna go... I might have you cut that. Or that part of it. Why don't we finish chapter 1 and we can take a break? Does that work for you? Yeah. Alright. We are going to finish here real quick. We're going to start doing some Digivolutions. Alright, so Botamon here has a couple options. He can go to the Koromon, or he can go to this thing. You don't know what it is. I know what it is. It's called Wanyamon. I'm trying to think, which one do I want? I think I'll take Wanyamon. Botamon! Digivolve to Wanyamon! Now, before we go further, its name is Wanyamon, and it has an M on its forehead. Like, you need to flip that Wario style, son. Just saying what I see there. Alright. Now, Pabumon has a couple different options. He can go to Motimon, which gives you access to a lot of the bugs. Oh. Oh, crud. That's Tanamon. Bugger. Can't remember. This one gives you access to a lot more of the birds. This one gives you access to the plants. We're going to go ahead and quickly digivolve it to Tanamon so that I can break it back down. And then we're going to actually bring Palmon down to Tanamon, because I want somebody with a little higher ability to go to that here at level 7 when I get the ability to. That just leaves Punamon, who... that is Nyaromon, who goes into a lot of your high friendship Digivolutions. Gatomon and a few others. Actually, I can get Sunomon. Well, let's go to Nyaromon. So there's Nyaromon. We're actually going to probably move Pabumon out. And Digiconvert. And move Poemon over. Yeah, that'll work. And I just decided I want Koromon over Wanyamon. Yeah. The rest of these dudes I'm going to go ahead and stick on the island so that they can gain some experience. They're not. I think they gain about half as much experience as you gain if they're in your main party, which is still not bad, especially for the little tiny ones. But as you can see now, I got this whole crew of little things hopping after me. It's kind of fun. We're going to go back to the office. Do that just by logging out here. Da 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 da. I have found all the parts to make me human again, and I mean all of them. Whoa, 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 Grandpa, back off. It's my girl. And apparently you're sneaking up on her too? Oh, God, pervy old dude. I don't like it. Okay. Okay, Gramps, you need to leave. I'm just calling this right now, okay? Like, I don't want no trouble. I'm an assistant detective. Detective? Oh, hell. Did I say pervy old man? I meant totally respected gentleman. How you doing, sir? He works on cyber crimes. Man, you just break all the stereotypes, don't you? No need for coffee? Well, I'm allergic too, bro. It's okay. What he's explaining right now is that there's a sickness involved with going into that cool cyberspace world. Sometimes your body doesn't wake up when you get out of it. It's called Eden syndrome. They're keeping them all basically locked up in a special ward in the hospital. They're being quarantined. And so far there's no actual cure. Sounds like something of last year's events, but I'm not going to talk about. And he ran away before she could give him coffee. Now this concerns me. Watch out for her coffee, especially the color and the solid chunks floating in it. I fear the day is coming when I'll actually be forced to actually taste her coffee. That day won't be pretty. Huh.
聞いての通り、エデン症候群絡みの生きた女、そしてエデンで異変が起き、これは偶然。いいな。私はこれから君もぜひ君の状態に求めよ。いや。
Excuse me very much. Whoa. Hi, nurse. Or actually, no. In the words of a very fun cartoon, hello, nurse. I need comfort too. Come over here. I sound like a perv, I know, but I swear I'm just lonely. I'm a lonely singing number man. Some more thoughtful thinking here, folks. Actually, this is about how any encounter I have with a girl goes. There's a lot of solemn silences. Hello. And she doesn't say anything. That's batting 1,000 there, number. You got it, buddy. Faith in you. That might be the least effective way I've ever seen someone get in an elevator. Like... Alright, so that's the purple-headed lady. She is telling me that the one of the guys I left on the farm is ready to go. I saw her get in the elevator. I want in the elevator. Oh, hello. Unless you're a member, family, or hospital staff, strictly prohibited. So her plan was either hack her way into there using my half-digital body, or just start throwing hands. I think this game would have been just as good if we'd gone with option B. But you know what? That's okay. I want to kind of... Oh yeah, and as you can see, all my little buddies are flying behind me now. It gets really great because eventually you get access to really big people, and then they're flying behind you, and they just... It's hysterical. Hey! Hey! I want it understood that right now, I am the one who punches people in the face. I'm the one who knocks. Where have I heard that before? That must not be that important. Come, tiny ball children. Ooh, a back attack. That means they're going to hit me a couple times before I get to even touch them. In other words, they're not nice. Well, I've got some bubbles to shoot him in the face with. Bye. And you, I'm gonna just full on chomp. Bye. Might as well take this chance to kind of show you the stats real quick. You have HP, self-explanatory, health. SP, which is your ability to do special attacks. Your standard attack, your defense, your intelligence, and your speed. Now your int designates how hard your special attack hits. Your attack is physical stuff, defense and speed also kind of self-explanatory. You want to pay attention, because even in these early stages, you can do a lot more damage if you pay attention to which one's got, if they're higher int or special, or int or attack. In Tanamon's case, I'm going to lean more towards doing physical attacks, definitely for Koromon. As you can see, his int is real low, but he's got a pretty decent attack. And the opposite is true for Nyaramon. It's kind of one of the reasons I did it the way I did it. Just because I wanted to have a good attacker and a good special attacker. So you're going to see me do bubbles a lot more often with Nyaramon. Eventually she's going to get, when she digivolves, she's going to get her own special attack, which is going to do a lot of damage. And then Koromon is probably going to stick to doing just regular attacks. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Alright, we're just in a hospital room and nothing bad could potentially happen. Oh. No way. Okay, that is a really very small reaction to finding out that you can see your own physical body 10 feet away. Just say. So basically what I just read on that computer is saying things we've already been told. What is Eden syndrome? That's the physical body and mind being disconnected. That's why I'm here and there. 2, there's no cure. 3, this may be linked to Kamishiro Enterprises. They're totally not evil. You cannot possibly tell me those guys are evil. So there is no cure, and she happens to know someone who's been in a coma for 8 years because of it. Oh, that's good.
会話の弾んでいるとこ。こんにちは。リエ警備員さんのたくましい大
Look, bulging pecs on this card. My heart is all aflutter. That is assault. That is female on male assault. It is real? So hard. Okay. I hope she means his pectoral muscles. Oh, and she's a Kamishiro big... Okay. That's a little evil, but that's just... That... Okay, maybe she's just really lonely. I don't know. Oh, I'm calling it right now. That's the big bad. Maybe I was just struck with a sudden urge to see my dear darling Yuko. My resense was tingling. That's gimmick infringement. Is there someone perhaps else here? A boyfriend? Or maybe it's a girlfriend? So progressive, Miss Ri. Doing something unscrupulous in that room, or better yet, something scandalous? You better hide, man. I don't want her poking your bulging pectoral muscles. What do you think they were doing in the hospital? Three dozen boyfriends when you were your age? Ugh. Go away, troublesome strumpet. Does anybody even use the word strumpet anymore? I think they should. It's a great word. Come, my little murder children. Wow, we're having a lot more encounters now. That's okay by me, because that just means these guys did you all sooner. Really?
自分の体を外から見体外離脱現象の一種。君はエデン症候群のそれが分かっただけでも調査は焦ってはいる。ただひたすらに粘り強く鉄頭鉄尾堅固な黒金のごとき忍耐力で当たれ。父の言葉だ。さて本題、元の体に戻りたくはないか？で、依頼にはエデン、安心しなさい。君の能力は期待しているよ。よし、君はたった、コーヒーを入れてこよう。海ぶどう粒あんコーヒー。
Seaweed and red
私の
bean
自信
paste
作だ。
coffee. Ho 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 ho.
見かけも芸術的だが味も方向も。では
Alright, this is actually an achievement. I've already got it, but if you do this one and try to dig it all down, you will get an achievement for it. They all have the same result, though. You die. And get experience. However, I think this is a wonderful stopping point. I thank you all very, very much for continuing to be part of this. We've done the prologue and finished Chapter 1. As you can see, we are now a baby Cyber Sleuth. We will start the side missions in Chapter 2 next time. Once again, I am the Singing NumberMan, and it has been a pleasure. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video.